The Game 3 of the Mid-Eastern Athletic Conference quarterfinals. We are joined by the Spartans of Norfolk State, who just defeated the Eagles of Coppin State 75-51. We are joined by head coach Robert Jones of Norfolk State, with Christian Eames and Coel Madden coach. If you will open up with a few remarks from the contest, then we'll open up for questions from the floor.
Once again in March is survival advance, so we happen to advance. It was a game that I would say that I'm not overly the happiest about. I think I got high expectations of our team for this week, and I think that we didn't play a complete game. We played a pretty good second half of basketball, but I guess maybe it was a little nerves. Honestly, I know how it goes in this tournament. So the first game is usually always the hardest because everybody's nervous, everybody's jitters, and of course with us, number one seed, there's a lot of potential pressure on us. And I think too, people think that it's fun playing in Norfolk, because they think we have a home court advantage. Well, first of all, we don't play at the Scope, ever. So we don't have that advantage. We might have a few more fans than people, but we don't have a home court advantage. But also there's extra pressure playing in Norfolk too, because everywhere you go, you walk around the hotel, you walk around the streets, everybody's saying, win it this year, coach. Win it this year, Philly. Win it this year, Coel. So I think that you can see that in the first 20 minutes. And then once we settled down, we were able to impose our will a little bit and, pull away.
All right, Coach, it looked like in the first half, they got off to a 9-0 run before you guys scored again. What did you tell your team to get that momentum back into the game where you can get back into a scoring rhythm?
We play some damn defense. That's what I said to them. It's like there's no secret, there's no long speech or anything like that. It was like we just needed to play some defense. We got up to we started the game 7-0, and we came out the game came out the gates pretty charged up. They had a couple turnovers that led to us running out and getting easy baskets, and then honestly they settled down too. So they settled down, started running their offense, got a couple good shots, and we had to settle down. And after that, then we were able to pull ahead and have a 6-point halftime lead.
Now we'll open up for questions from the floor from the media.
Coach, speaking of momentum, it seemed like when Christian hit the first three and then the and one three, that changed the whole game. Can you talk about him stepping up in that moment?
Yeah, it was great for Chris. It's tough calling him Chris because I don't call him Chris. I call him Philly. So like you gotta tell me who you're talking about. I call him Philly. So it was great for him to see the three ball go. Obviously it's no secret. It's no secret to him too that he's not necessarily one of our 3-point shooters, but he can make a three. And today he made 4 of them, and we needed all of them. Especially in the first half. The couple he made in the second half was kind of like the game was already kind of I can't say decided, but it was pulled away a little bit. But the first half we needed all of them. I'm happy that he stepped up and made them.
To the guys, how's it feel just to get that first game out of the way? Everybody was out. Be nerve-wracking sometimes.
Honestly, I didn't feel no nerves. This is my first time actually playing, getting real minutes in the tournament. But we've been in this predicament the whole season where we've been top dogs really. So it was just like another game for me and the other team, my other teammates really. So.
Philly?
Philly, bring that mic closer to you, please.
Gotcha. Me personally, it's a great feeling. Last year around this time, I was watching the tournament on the side in the knee brace. So just to be out here playing, it's really just like makes me feel real good just to be able to do what I love again at the highest point in our conference. MEAC tournament, everybody knows this is win or go home time. Everybody's bringing their best, and I'm just glad we get that first one out the way and move on to the next one.
Well, talk about the defense inside. You have 4 to 7 blocks tonight.
Yeah. I don't know. I guess yesterday just fueled me kind of how I was, nominated for DPOY and not on all defensive teams. So I guess that was some type of fuel. And most of my teammates look at me as the anchor and block shots inside. So I was like, it's tournament time now. I want to go home, so I got to give them all I got and keep that trending until that day comes.
Coach, kind of to that point, I feel like Khalil had one of his more productive games of the season in all facets of the game. Just what was it like to see him have this kind of game opening up in the tournament?
It was good to see him have his car. Are these mics on? I feel like I'm in like back in my entertainment days. I gotta grab the mic like this. Like, is this on? Is this mic on? Is it really on? I feel like I'm just projecting my voice. But, huh? Get my Jay-Z on, right? Hold on a second. Nah, this mic not on, sweetheart. But anyway, I think the thing is, what's your question, man? I'm here bullshitting.
One of the more productive games of the season, just of the year. What was it like to have it, in this first round?
Oh, it was good. I mean, I think this is our biggest MEAC win of the season, honestly.
Yeah.
And really, it's been trending that way the last few games. We had a lot of tight games at the beginning. Too many tight games at the beginning. And then, the last 3 games, we've actually won by an average of 20 points a game. So hopefully we're trending the right way. I know Friday's going to be, probably a little bit more difficult. Hopefully, not too difficult. But I know what time it is with Friday with Morgan or Howard. So we gotta play that much better if we want the same result.
Why do you think you guys have been playing so well, these double-digit wins the last 3 games?
I just think that, one, we're healthy for the first time all year. 2, with that being said, there's a little bit more continuity and guys are gelling a little bit more. And 3, it's just like the urgency. There's an urgency part of it now. The last 5 games of the season, we were basically playing for a championship. So every game we're like playing for a championship, because if we lost that game, there was too many people that were so close behind us, with Central and Howard and South Carolina State, that if we didn't win those games, we wouldn't be in the predicament that we're in right now with the number 1 seed. So it wasn't such an urgency, and right now this is the highest urgency you got to have, because everybody wants to go dancing.
Coach, Jack had his second. This was his second highest scorings all year.
Oh,
so how do you feel about his performance throughout the game today?
Jack is a mismatch nightmare, when he plays the under control, because honestly, Jack is probably too strong for like a guard, and then he's kind of too quick for a forward. So he's like right in between, at 6'5", he can do a lot of different things. And tonight he showed it, because he was able to beat those guys with the dribble, get fouled, get to the free throw line, make his free throws. So it's great to see Jack have a good showing. And honestly, we did all this without Jamari having a good game, so that's pretty encouraging. Honestly, it's pretty encouraging that we get a 24-point win with the MEAC Player of the Year going 1 for 9.
And to Quill,
1 for 7.
You both have not really struggled with these last couple of games before the season has ended. You guys have minutes were down just a little bit to where they were before. So how does it feel coming into the first game of the MEAC tournament and just get that monkey off your back and just do great and have a good game?
Kind of like we were saying when we started the game, it's win or go home. You might as well give 100%, because tomorrow never promised. You feel me? So I just came in with that mindset and did what I did best: defense, rebound, and the rest came like by itself. So I most definitely feel
To any of you, this coach mentioned about urgency. You got to wait a day. Now, do you feel a little anxious? You kind of go, okay, we can use the rest. Let's just get ready for Friday. You kind of treat it like a regular season game, but not really.
You want me to answer?
Yeah, to any.
We just gonna take this day to regroup, use this time to prepare for the next opponent that we had to go up against. And we're just gonna stay locked and stay focused. That's all we can do. We got a job and we trying to accomplish it.
And, for me, from a coaching standpoint, a lot of people look at it as a day of rest, but I don't look at it like that. I look at it like it's a day of preparation. Which the team that we're going to play doesn't have that full day of preparation. So we're actually going to find some tendencies that both Howard and Morgan like to do, and go over those in practice, because there are some similarities in some regards. So we'll go over that in practice, try to figure out how to beat those tendencies, and for us, another day to sharpen the sword a little bit to try to get ready for the next game.
Being Jamari's first MEAC tournament game, you feel like he's pressing?
Without question. Without question. I think that he'll play better on Friday, and he'll probably play better if we're fortunate to get to Saturday. But it's like the thing that I think Coach Brown said was that, you already showed the world that you're the MEAC Player of the Year. You don't have to be the tournament player of the year. You've shown the world already. You don't have to keep showing just play your game. Do what you did to get the MEAC Player of the Year. And I think today he was pressing at some points, throughout the game, because I don't think he shot 1 for 7 all year. And we've played, no disrespect to Coppin, I think that they do what they do, but we played a lot of good opponents, and I don't remember him shooting 1 for 7 against anybody. So he'll be better on Friday. He'll be better on Friday.
What do you want to see from the crowd on Friday night? What do you hope to see in those stands?
More green. I think the crowd tonight, and I get it, man. It's a Wednesday night game. A lot of time people come in from out of town. They got all the, entertainment events that go on the weekends, and people come in from out of town and things like that. So Friday night, I always say Friday night is the best night of the MEAC tournament because Friday night people are getting into town. There's 4 usually quality teams playing. The place is packed and things like that. Then on Saturday you turn around, you play at 1 o'clock, and the place is half empty because everybody just hung out Friday night. So it's like, we need to, like, Friday night is going to be, what it's going to be in there. So I'm looking forward to Friday night. I always look forward to Friday night, and I'm happy to be there.
Any more questions from the floor? If not, Coach, congratulations on your win. This will conclude
Thank you.
our press conference.